try, man. It's wide open. There's 2 fucking tanks on it. I ain't pulling that hood open. The cop won't even let me get next to it. He done blocked off both sides of the road. No, I can try, man, but it's already blowing coolant all over the ground, everywhere. The idle's already starting to come down. It's going. It's gone. It's going. It's going right now. Yeah, it's going. It's shutting off right now. Shut off. Seized up. Woo!
Willst du von dem Ding? Motorelektronik? Wo ist denn der Fahrer? Können wir mal ein bisschen auf Seite fahren? Was ist das denn, ey? Движка в разнос пошла. Эта движка пошла в разнос. Движка пошла в разнос, он ее заглушить не может.
А у него походу это, блядь, акселератор встал нахуй и все. Заслонка.
Все,
ты видишь, и не глушится ни хера.
Пизда двигателю. Вот заглушил его.
Надо было в этот выхлопную трубу.
О! Все, как вам? О, все.
Только, а мы горим. some more break. Here's some more Easter too.
It died. I think it died.
It's dead.
Why would this surprise her?
What happened to it?
What the hell blew?
I don't know.
So what happened?
I can't ever say I've never seen one do that before. But that thing, it's got
I've got the kill switch pulled.
It's got enough heat in the cylinder. It'll sit there and just keep it running. They can't kill it. They'll have to kill all the air to it. That may be what they're fixing to do. Try to put something over the air intake. A lot of times they'll take a gutter or something.
It'll drop a rag in the turbo.
All the air out there. Everybody look the other way.
That's cool, man. There goes $1,000. There goes $1,000. There goes $1,000.
Let's give them a big hand.
Yeah!
Hey, if these guys play with dynamite for a living. Well, this is nothing.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.